Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios.
Tag us in your makes.
We love to see what you're making.
We're very sociable.
Follow us to stay up to date with everything new at Tonic Studios. Find us on Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
And YouTube.
stay up to date with Tonic Studios.
by subscribing to our mailing list.
never miss a video.
Like,
Subscribe and hit that notification icon.
Have you got a question for us crafters?
Let us know in the comments.
Subscribe to the Tonic Craft Kit
and get 10% off every order.
Every order.
Have you got a big order?
pay in instalments using ClearPay, ShopPay and PayPal.
Need to know when your favourite products are in stock?
Click notify me when available and we'll let you know.
Can't wait to get a die set?
Click notify me when available, we'll let you know.
Visit the Tonic Studios craft room for inspiration.
Information and tutorials.
All in one place.
Looking for a freshly launched product?
Head to the new launches tab on the Tonic Studios website. Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. Today, I'm Alison.
Only today you're Alison.
Only today, not tomorrow. I could be somebody else tomorrow. Who knows? And I'm here with the lovely Leo.
Hello, hello.
And also Cam behind the cameras.
Hello.
Hello. Well, I'm astounded at all the people that are with us already and all the people that are commenting.
Welcome in.
My Lord.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Absolutely. And it's not raining. So it's even better.
Yet.
So, shall we say some hellos?
Oh, no further, that's it.
I know. I'm going to take my finger off gently. You know I'm a bit of tech phobia. So we've got Crash Test Bob with us, we've got Leo, we have Kelly, we have Rebecca, Graminator, Sue Hare, MS Dolls, we have a Facebook user that I don't have your name, sorry. We got another Facebook user who's suffering from COVID.
Oh, I hope you feel better soon.
Get better.
Who's that being cheeky? All my troubles together.
I know. Who is that? That's another Facebook user. We don't know who it is. Another Facebook user with no name. We've got Craig. Karen's with us.
Hi, Karen.
Hello. Mandy Jane is with us. Craig. Nice to see you back, Leo.
Aw, thank you. I've missed doing these. I really have.
We've got Louise Sims, we've got Wandy, Blake, Kim, Sheila, and Denise. from California.
Oh, and look at that one, Nicolene from
Dubai.
Dubai.
Oh, I
as
missed
well.
that one. Wow.
And it's a Facebook user who's joining us for the very first time live.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Tonic.
Welcome to
Ooh.
Friday Madness as well. Are you all right there?
Yeah, I
Are you
just
sure?
scooted my butt a little bit too far then.
we have a lot of, technical stuff hidden below desk level. We've got power strips here and glue guns.
You
and
know
all
those
sorts.
swans?
All calm up here, manic underneath. That's it.
That's us for today. So, careful, no falling, says
no
Leo.
falling.
Absolutely. Thank you for the lovely dress comment.
You know us.
Popsies as always.
Absolutely. We love to brighten your day with a popsy print or two.
Absolutely. So, what have we got today? Let's have a little look. Coming up this week. Well, saying that,
We're looking back
we're
at this
going
week.
back
Yeah.
over the week. So what have we got? Let's have a little gander. We have Treat Yourself gift box has been launched. And this is,
Shall we hold these for you?
Yes,
I shall be
you
your
can do
glamorous
the-
assistant.
this is $44.99 RRP in the UK, down to $38.24. And in the US, it's $48.99 down to $39.19.
Wow.
So if you're fancying some little treat boxes for Halloween, get your order in quick.
These
Or-
are brilliant. I love the little mechanism. So we don't have any to show, unfortunately. They are still with Jodie from
They
being
are.
on TV last week. But if I spin this around, hopefully you can see. I don't know, is
Camera
camera
two.
2 going to show it? There we go. So you have this little drawer underneath here. And your little mechanism actually turns and
It
it
does.
dispenses your sweets. So things like gumballs, mint imperials. We've got the Mawam pinballs in here. Any of those kind of small
Yeah.
ball type
Yeah.
sweets. It will drop down into here, and I think these would be great on the doorstep. Everyone
Oh,
gets to spin it
absolutely.
and help themselves.
yourself.
Yeah,
That is fabulous.
it does actually work on DS. It will actually dispense your sweets for you.
So this was launched on Tuesday. On Wednesday then we had the Big Top Carousel.
Oh, so these
That
came
was back
back
in stock.
Oh, I know
So,
so many people were waiting
hang
for
on.
these.
Have I got an arm long enough? So there's the Big Top Carousel. This was just... We had such fun making these,
Oh,
didn't
we
we?
did. We
It was an
absolutely did.
absolute blast.
So you have little, if I can remember how to pull these out, you've got little drawers that go all the way around this. This is the only one that I could grab from outside. I think our other one is probably still upstairs. You've got the actual carousel horses
You
that you
have.
could go on the top. We've
You
had
have.
huge stacked up ones. I'm sure people have done this for Advent as well.
Yeah.
I've seen some Halloween ones as well.
There are some Halloween ones
Yes.
as well. Yes.
And again, that could be... You offer that to every child
Yeah.
that comes up.
You
Take
open
your
a drawer.
gift.
Yeah.
And it could be trick or treat, whether you get something in your drawer or not.
Yes, indeed.
That's your trick or treat.
So they came back in stock, so they are available on the website now. So if you are waiting for those, don't wait, because can't guarantee they're going to be there for too much longer.
I don't think they will be.
No.
I don't have a price on those, or do I? No,
I
don't have
can
a price.
find you a price if...
There we are.
Give me 2 seconds. So, Big
I'm
Top
just
Carousel.
looking at these.
Mm.
We got a Facebook user saying she ordered the carousel.
Carousel,
Can't
yeah.
wait to make it. There is a video online as well, if you're stuck, of how to make it.
Yes, so this was released during birthday week.
It was.
It was day one, wasn't it? Our day one of birthday
Yeah.
week, I'm
Yes,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So if you do want to go back and find how to make this, it is all done in that video. We did a make live for you. I say we, I wasn't part of that one.
I made it.
opted out. Yeah, I did that one. So yeah, go back and have a look at that video. That is available over on YouTube for you on our YouTube channel.
And it's a good one to
oh, sorry.
spread. Sorry, you
ahead.
can do it in sections because
Yes.
it's all made in sections. So if you've only got a little bit of time, then you make one section,
Mhm.
put it to one side, make the next,
Exactly.
and then they all glue together.
So yeah, the price, so the RRP is $44.99 and it is down to $34.99.
Ooh, wow.
Excellent.
So-
Craig, your Crewell,
I love
chocolate
that, though.
covered sprouts. Oh,
It would definitely fit for the trick part.
It
though.
would.
That would absolutely be a
It
trick.
would. That is cruel.
I don't mind sprouts and I love chocolate, but I'm not sure I'd want them together.
No, I can't stand
I
sprouts.
don't like sprouts. I don't do green things.
I love sprouts.
Not like
Okay,
that.
I'm going to shimmy this over here. Do you want me to grab the next one?
Yeah.
While I'm
So the next one
long-arming?
is Time to Drink. And we
Champagne.
have... Oh yeah, why have I not got the champagne?
Just drink.
Just
it's just
drink.
time to
Whatever,
drink.
just drink. We've got to that stage. So it's a big die set again,
Mm-hmm.
but fabulous. I mean, this is your any occasion gift box, I think, isn't it? Whatever you're celebrating, I think a bottle of champagne is acceptable.
Yeah.
What price have we got on this, Karen?
So RRP is $34.99 down to $29.74.
Wow.
That's brilliant. I've just seen a comment here. I haven't got a name. Came across the tip for the carousel box. The tab bits can be hidden if stuck outwards and covered with the edges. So I think you may be talking about the lid on that.
Oh, okay.
That's possible,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Now we know why Alison was falling off her stool. Yes, she drank the champagne out of the bottles.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have
absolutely.
Karen's, empty miniature upstairs that she pours onto her Special K, apparently.
Yes, she does.
Hashtag not sponsored. If you were there on Monday, on our
You'll have
live
seen
from
that
Monday,
one.
you'll have seen that. But yes, Alison has had the champagne from the champagne bottle.
Heck. And then
Oh,
this
the big one.
massive baby. This is one made by our Vicky,
Mhm.
and oh my word, what a project. So this is our Memories to Cherish.
It's a
Memory book.
massive memory book. And let's open it. Can we
Oh,
have a
open
top
it
down
and have a
look?
little look in there.
Let's have a look at this, because it is hands for scale. This is a massive memory
It's
book.
huge. It's huge. It's the biggest book we have ever done.
Mm-hmm. And you also have in it a little waterfall mechanism as
You
well.
do?
Oh, I hate doing this in case it breaks, but it's fine.
It's
there
not.
we go.
It's
So
not
you've
going
got
to
your
break.
little waterfall in there.
As long as you've got a sturdy, it doesn't matter about these, have a sturdy base.
Yeah. Got your tags, got all kinds of little pages in here.
And it's even all the little page tags and
Yeah.
things. That's what I love.
I love those
Magnets. You
Love
need
them.
magnets. If you're ordering this, you need magnets.
And then you've got a little flippy there. We've got a little pulley out here. Oh,
Vicky's
I love going through a
ideas
memory
are
book.
amazing on
Mhm.
this. I know, it's a journey, isn't it, through
It
a memory
is.
book?
you've got your waterfall this way this time instead, so it's more of a water side rather than a waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple more of these.
Secrets. All your little memories that you're going to put in there, your hidden photos.
And then, you've even got, I feel like this is a
It's
mini
like
book.
a mini book, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah, a little mini book in there. So that is your Memories to Cherish memory book.
Have we got a price on that?
Yes, so it is RRP is $79.99 down to $59.99. This is back in stock for UK and US.
This is definitely
but
not going to be
the Time to Drink Champagne and the Big Dr. Carousel is UK only.
Okay.
Right, okay. But don't hang on. If you want any of these, I would grab them very, very quickly.
That's it. We've done a restock based on the people that chose the notify me when available option. We did a restock based on those. So snap them up while you can.
MS Doll says she loves the waterfall feature.
Mm-hmm.
It is fab because you haven't got to think about it.
It's all done
It's
for
just
you.
there. There's nothing worse than having to measure everything with it. That's why we die cutters, because we clearly don't like measuring.
We're lazy
that's my
crafters, is what you're
excuse.
saying.
Yes, I'm absolutely saying that. Who else have we got? Craig says I'm the same, so he loves the mechanism as well. I often wonder whether I'm a crafter or a collector. Oh,
We're all a little bit of both.
I
would
think
say.
we're a bit of both.
Yeah.
I think when you look at our craft rooms, we're
Yes.
definitely a bit of both.
Yeah. Well, I think we've said a number of times there's kind of two hobbies. There's collecting and sort of storing and organising craft
Absolutely.
supplies, and then there's actually using them.
You're the organizer. Nah, you are.
In our craft room maybe, but my craft room at home not so much at the moment. There are just piles of dies everywhere.
Wandy says she's a collector.
Mm-hmm. As long as you use them sometimes, that's fine.
Well, you've got to use them. I've no, you've just got to. And Adele's just joined us. So hello,
welcome on
Adele.
in, Adele.
What have we got next? Right, let's turn the page.
Oh,
exciting things. We have a live on Create and Craft this week, and it is our banquet box.
And we'll show you those a bit more in depth later because they're coming to us directly next week. So yeah, if you're looking on CNC, they're available through them today. Sorry, Create and Craft. I shouldn't shorthand that, should I?
You shouldn't, really.
I shouldn't. No. So they're on Create and Craft today with Jodie. I want to say, Karen's watching.
I haven't got a time. Karen will tell us now.
If you could pop some times in chat for us, Karen, that would be great because we don't have those.
No,
Wendy
I
says
haven't
she's
got
an
time,
organised hoarder. I think that's probably a good description of a lot of us.
I'm just a hoarder. I'm not even
an unorganised hoarder.
Yes, definitely. But I'm hopefully going to be an organised hoarder soon.
Yes.
Very soon. Bob says on my museum. I like
Crafty
that one.
museum. I like
Carefully curated museum, Bob.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Do you have like die archives? Do you have them stored by year, or do you go on archaeological digs to find what you're after?
Yeah, mine's a dig. Yeah, definitely. I've lost a die. That little word comes out.
That never
often.
happens. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know.
There we go. It's a weekender. So, Create and Craft this evening at 8 p.m.
There we are.
And then 8 a.m. and 12 noon tomorrow. Catch our Jodie with those banquet boxes. She'll be showing those.
Give a little peek.
We'll do it later.
Okay.
We'll do a sneak peek, an actual sneak peek as well. Yes.
Nah.
What are those dies on the shelf at the back? Oh, over my shoulder here or here?
That
I
is the
can't
tiffin
remember.
boxes.
Is that?
Yes.
I'll take your word for it.
They're the tiffin
So
boxes.
they are. We have one of our die storage, our magnetic die stands here, and there just happened to be a set of dies inside it, and it was the tiffin box. So
That is the tiffin
They were
box.
trying to
that?
see if they were getting a sneak peek.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
it's
not
no
a sneak
sneak
peek. No.
That's an oldie beloved die set.
Oh yes, definitely.
It is, isn't it? If you haven't seen a tiffin box, go and have a little look. There's no special offers on it. It's just a wonderful box.
Oh,
if
it
they're in
is.
stock.
It's really nice.
So, what are we going to show today then?
So we have. We've got special bundles this weekend, haven't we?
have.
So
We have.
if you have seen our magazine issue number 4, and if you haven't, where have you been? So our
How have you
lovely
missed it?
official Tonic Magazine. Celebrations Made was the title of this one. It was very festive themed, but not just Christmas, kind of any of your big festive occasions, shall we say. And Alison and I, we spent a lovely afternoon while we were prepping for this magazine, going
We
around
did.
finding little bundles of cardstock and other products that would coordinate with the paper pack that's in here. And your deals this week are those bundles that we pulled together, basically.
Some little changes.
Yeah, where
Obviously
stock has
due to
changed.
stock, but they're very, very similar. And we've gone through different prices, haven't we?
Yes.
So, and they go from £5. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, you may want to start at £5.
Yeah, that's it. So maybe some perfect sort of stocking stuffer,
Absolutely.
little gifts in here. So should we start with the littlest one?
We shall.
Okay.
We shall.
So this one is called,
Embellished Creations.
and this is our under £5 deal. So you're getting 2 little products with this. You have our gorgeous French blue baker's twine, and I love baker's twine.
love baker's twine
And it's a
too.
beautiful bright blue in this one. And we have possibly our most used crystal drop, I
I
would
think
say.
so. I think so.
This is ivory seashell, which is a metallic drop, and it makes your perfect pearls.
Yes.
So if you want to have pearls on anything, that is
That's
the
what you
drop
need.
that you need.
And we didn't go through, oh gosh, we've got a lot of this in the warehouse. We picked everything we
we
really
literally
liked.
coordinated with the colours in the papers. Can I open this magazine, Cam?
You can open the magazine.
Thank you.
But just to tell you, it was $4.98 in the UK and it's now $3.49. So definitely something for a stocking filler. And it's something that you would restock yourself as well. And in the US then is $6.48 down to $4.54. So I think that's an incredible bargain. Look at you.
I know, I'm being
Sneaky
very
little thing.
naughty. I just wanted to grab out the paper pack.
I did laugh at Bob's comment up here. Where is it, Bob? Mystery is a dig, like going shopping each time. Don't you love that? You know when you have a sort out of your craft room and you find something that you'd really forgotten you'd bought, or you actually bought it and put it away and never ever used it. So it is like having something new.
It is. It absolutely is. So if I just grab out the papers, you can see the kind of colour palette that we're working with here.
The cake thing is not spending.
Oh yeah, that's the difficult, isn't it?
We're all
when you've got
trying
no
that,
spend.
aren't we?
So you've got a couple of different colours that are going on in here. So you've got kind of your traditional red and green Christmassy colours, but then you've also got like the pastelised versions of them as well in here. So you've got like a pale pink and a pale green. You've also got like a Nordic,
I love that.
lovely bluey colour as well. So everything that is in these bundles is going to work with at least one of these papers, basically.
Yeah,
that's what we were
definitely.
aiming for. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Pop that in.
Adele's got the cherished memories.
Oh, well done. Good snack.
That's good going.
So that was your first bundle. I'm going to pop that back over there so we don't accidentally open it. Because we
Then we have Classic Christmas.
point to me in the direction, Cam. I'm guessing this one.
It is the 3 cards and a moose.
This
Yes,
one?
that's it.
That's the one.
And this is $14.74 in the UK down to $9.99. And $23.93 in the US down to $16.89.
Nice. So with this, you're getting 3 packs of our classic card. So we have grass green.
I love that. It's such a poppy green,
It
isn't
is.
it? You know, if you're fed up of your vintage, this is like a modern.
Yes.
It's a very modern take on it all. I think it is.
I
Anyway.
agree. So we've got grass green, avocado green and rose pink. And then you have an embellishment mousse as well. This one is in spring green and you can see that it sits really nicely with all of those colours in there.
I'm looking at this comment here from Sue asking are the papers going to be available for download. We've had a little conversation about this morning and I don't know the absolute answer yet, but
It's something that's being discussed.
it's in discussion.
We'll let you
So-
know when we know for sure.
When it's there, we'll tell you. Promise.
Yes, promise.
What's the name of the red box that's on the table?
Oh, we'll get to that. It's the banquet box. It's coming, it's coming.
They're desperate for it,
This
aren't
is
they?
what's last week and then we do this part of the table towards the end. That's next
You won't
week.
lose out. Just
No,
hang on.
don't worry.
Hang fire.
It's coming. Okay.
Thank
next
you,
then.
Sharon. It's obviously a popsy dress and it's called Alice.
It is.
Right, so the next one, did I give both prices for that one?
Yes.
I
think
did,
so.
right. Then we have Sparkling
I'm
Snow.
guessing that's that one all the way over there. Okay. Bear with.
Yes.
Oh, off you go.
It's the.
It's gotta be this one.
It's
or
gotta
It's not
be.
that one. It's
This one?
yes, that one.
Does this one have a variation, yeah?
Yes, one
There we go.
variation.
It is that right.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
So this is $17.97 in the UK, down to $12.49. There are a few little changes in this one, but it still all works really, really well.
So we are getting, so you're getting 3 packs of Platter Card. So in the UK, you're going to be getting denim blue, spearmint green and rose pink. And in the US, you are switching out your spearmint green and you're getting ocean blue instead,
Ocean blue.
which is one of our favourite colours. So I'm
It
not mad
is.
about that.
It is our favourite.
You're also getting our crafters ribbon. This is in bright white and it is the thin 3mm width on that. So you're getting 5 metres of that.
And I think you always need a 3mm ribbon.
Absolutely, for going through tags, you know, all of those kinds of things. You
Yeah.
definitely need a thinner ribbon. And of course, I've got a mica mist in my hands. You know, I'm swirling it.
Got to give it a swirl. Oh, look at it. Oh,
Can
my
we get the
word.
swirl? Can you ready?
That is
Can-
mesmerising.
Can we see the mica swirling up in there? Love, love, love. So this, of course, is our pink carnation mica mist. So it's that gorgeous soft pink with all of that lovely shimmery sparkle in there.
That is beautiful though. When that's sprayed, I wish you'd brought a sample down.
It's so gentle. You don't really
It
see a lot
is.
of the pink unless you do a couple of layers, but you get all of that lovely kind of mica
Gorgeous.
sparkle in the background.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Just try it, trust me. And then we also have a vintage drop, and this one is in Dusty Rose. You can see we're kind of going towards the more pastel ends of the colours there.
They are gorgeous though. Absolutely
so that one
gorgeous.
was the
That is Sparkling Snow.
Okay.
So $12.49 in the US. In the UK, sorry. $19.49 in the US.
Okay, which one am I going for next?
We're going for Holiday Dreams next, which
Holiday
I'm
Dreams.
guessing is that red and green.
Yes, because All Things Ice is going to be that one, isn't it? Okay. Bear with.
I'm just having a little look at the comments again. Oh, that's pretty. It's very pretty.
And I'm pretty sure we've got a
But
variation
now we've
on that
gone
one.
quite traditional again.
Yes, we have.
And
So-
this is Holiday Dreams. And this little bundle was $25.45 in the UK, and now it's $17.69.
Wow.
And it was $36.43 in the US, and now it's $25.99.
Okay, and we've got
There
two
is-
variations on
We
this.
have.
Alrighty, so we'll start with the UK first of all. You are getting Chili Red and Grass Green Classic Card. We then have our beautiful Chrome Silver Mirror Card, our lovely shiny high gloss mirror
And
card
you're
there.
always going to use that as well.
Silver is one of those colours, it's a neutral,
Absolutely.
basically.
You definitely need that in your palette somewhere.
And then our lovely Sugar Crystal Glitter card. I'm going to pull this out so hopefully you can see it a bit better. So it's a white glitter, but it kind of has pink and green iridescence on it, would you say?
And a bit of blue.
Bit of blue. There's a lot of other
Oh,
colours
it's
happening in here as
beautiful.
well. It's really gorgeous.
I think you can see a little bit of it on the screen as you twinkle in there.
Hopefully. Yeah, good.
There's definitely a twinkle.
Good, good. With that then, you're also going to be getting a glacier paste. This one is in Winter White. So hopefully you can see that. It's just a lovely white
Oh, I love
paste.
this.
But you have all of the mica sparkles in there, and I'm actually going to be using this a bit later,
You
so you're
are.
going to see this a little bit more closer. We have a glitter drop. This one is in Ruby Slippers. Oh, lovely.
I know. I love the name of this one as well.
So our glitter drops
Off to
are
Kansas.
absolutely tap them 3 times. So our glitter drops are generally a clear base with a coloured glitter in them. So you've got a lovely red glitter in this, and I think there might be a tiny hint of red in the base,
I
but
think
not
there
a
is.
lot. But when it dries, you just get all of the depth, and you can see the glitter all the way through. It's beautiful.
So the cameras are not doing that drop
Not
justice.
justice at all. I
It
know.
is proper red.
It is really, really red. Really
That
red.
is your berries. Absolutely
yes.
your berries.
And we have then an embossing powder. This one is in Twinkling Tinsel. And again, probably you're not going to be able to see the colour on this too well. I actually have some, so should I tip it out a bit?
Yeah, go on then.
Why not?
We're going to be using that though, aren't we?
I believe so. Oh, it's an unopened one, look.
And we actually had that on our shelf.
I know. I have a feeling we called it up when we were
Do
doing
we
these
ship to
bundles.
Australia?
Yes.
There we are.
Simple answer.
That's the question from Samantha. Good morning from California, from Maya. Good morning.
Good
I think I've
morning.
missed a load of comments, but I'm not going to go tinkling around. Vicky's saying chili red is her absolute favourite.
Oh, I love chili.
I'd never have guessed that, Vic.
No,
not,
we
not from the
wouldn't.
album.
Oh, okay. This is obviously an older one. It's a bit clumpy. I need to go through and find this out. So, if
You
I-
only need to press your finger on
yeah,
it though.
exactly.
And it'll,
So, Twinkling Tinsel.
Oh,
how
look
would you
at that.
describe this? It's
I'd say a platinum.
it is. So it's a dark grey, yeah, like
Yeah.
a platinum kind of colour, and then you've got all of this iridescent glitter in there as well that hopefully is twinkling away on the camera there. I can see it, so it must be, and now I'm covered in it. Yay. But that is absolutely gorgeous, and as Alison says, we will also be using this a little bit later as well. So now I'm just going to tip this back in here. Doo-doo.
Dia saying she'd like some more clever closure dies.
Oh, well.
As using lots of magnets causes too much depth. It does a bit.
For that, I'm going to say keep watching next month.
Is it next month?
But that's all I'm going to say.
There we are.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is your UK bundle.
And please could we have a large Nouveau glue to top up existing bottles?
Oh, that's a nice idea.
I love the new fine adapters.
Oh, me
We
too.
absolutely adore the fine adapters. Because our dyes are so fine,
Mm-hmm.
it was just something that we said, look, we need to be, you know, the Nouveau bottle, the deluxe adhesive was fine,
Oh yeah, it's not
It
a
was-
thick nozzle at
no.
all by any stretch.
but we wanted finer again.
We
And
asked.
Rich was so clever out he came with this wonderful idea, and we were like,
Yay.
love it,
Brilliant.
more. So, regarding the bigger bottle, keep watching.
Yeah, we will
Watch this
we
space.
will look into that and see what can be done.
Absolutely. So we
Variations
have
on this.
variations in America. We have, instead of the twinkling tinsel, we have a classic silver.
Yep.
And we have the
Frosted silver
Yeah.
and silicone.
that's the one.
There we go. So you're getting our satin effect mirror card rather than the gloss.
And again, I think that's a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Even to put the mirror and the satin together.
Yes. Yeah, that looks really
That
lovely.
gives a lot of depth, I think.
Okay.
So that is $17.69 in the UK and $25.99 in the US.
Where am I going next then? All things
We're
ice.
going to All Things Ice next.
Ooh, okay. All the way over there. This is fun. I'm getting my steps in today, moving around.
And this is looking interesting.
And while I'm up, I'm going to bring this one over as well. Somewhere a little bit closer. And with.
Oh, Samantha says, I'm getting some of your products. They look gorgeous. Don't forget, we haven't said it yet, whatever, share your hauls in our Facebook group, because everybody likes to see what you're ordering.
Yes.
But also, most important, share your makes, because we love to see them, but you also inspire so many other crafters as well at the same time.
And we tend to show makes on our show here on the
We do.
Weekender. So
We
Cam,
do.
just in case you haven't started looking for some of those, you
I'm
may
trying to find them.
Brilliant.
I
There
can
we go.
never
That's a reminder
remember
for
where
Cam
you...
too.
Prepping him red.
No, this whole life I've been trying to find... I can never remember where they go.
So on Facebook, saved. There's a saved folder that we share. There we go. He's got it. He's got
it.
it. So this bundle is All Things Ice.
So this one is it was $29.69 in the UK. It's now $21.49 in the UK. And US was $27.44 and it is now $20.99.
Brilliant.
We-
Okay.
We'll do the UK one first because we've got a bit of a
I'm
variation.
guessing Blake is upstairs. Now that's a cool bundle. Yes. Yes,
Blake
it
is-
is.
That's why it's called
Do you want to know what's funny?
All Things
We
Ice
came up
Blake.
with these names. What were we on that day?
I don't know, we were on fire.
Absolutely. We were whipping around the craft room, pulling things off shelves left, right and centre, and we had some kind of inspiration, I'm going to say.
Let's hope it was more inspiration than a brain fart.
Could have been that. Could have been that too. So, in the UK, you are going to be getting our Sugar Crystal Glitter Card.
What do you say? Red box, red box.
Don't worry, we're not going to forget to show you. I
We will
promise.
show you.
I promise.
A little bit patience.
We will have a sneak peek at that later. Don't worry. And it'll be probably a Karen sneak peek, not a me sneak peek. Maybe. So what did I say? We have Sugar Crystal. We've got our iridescent mirror card in Marina Mist. And can we just take a
That is
moment to
delightful.
just enjoy the pretty rainbows across our mirror card? Look at that. It's just...
If you've never bought a mirror card, it's so hard to show you exactly what it looks like on screen.
So what you're getting up here is the actual colour, but you also get all of the rainbow shift as well.
Oh, it is amazing. It is amazing.
We also have Pearlescent card in Lunar Silver,
I love
which
that
is,
one.
and it's double-sided pearlescent, so you can use both
So it's good
sides
for
of
card
that.
bases.
Yeah.
It's good for your boxes because your inside is the same colour as your outside.
Mhm.
And it's $2.50 GSM.
So yeah, it's a nice sturdy weight as well.
Mm.
So that's your card stock that you're getting in the UK. You're also then getting, this is Moonstone
Oh, I
Glimmer
love
Paste.
that one.
Can we see that? I don't know.
This is a clear base with white glitter.
White and iridescent glitter. So again, the same as the Sugar Crystal glitter card, you've got that kind of pinky, greeny glitter going on in there. And glimmer paste. Glimmer paste is the one that is more textured, so you're going to feel more of that glittery texture.
Yeah.
Our glacier paste is the smooth one with the kind of flakes
Yeah.
of mica in it. That's the difference between the two. That's how I remember them as well.
Are you making snowy bases for anything? You need that.
You need that. Absolutely.
If you put it on, say you want a little bit on a roof, put it on, leave it dry a little bit, and you can pull it into shape of icicles. It's really clever stuff.
It is. We also have an embellishment mousse in this bundle. So this one is in Polar Wind, which is this lovely frosty blue colour. It's probably easier that way, isn't it? If
That's a beautiful colour as well.
There we go. So it's somewhere between a blue and a silver. Lots of lovely shine in there as well. We've got another embossing powder for you. This one is in Snow Crystal. So this is a pale blue base, but with that iridescent glitter again. So you're getting all of the kind of pinky, bluey, greeny sparkles in there
as well.
I have. I've got one. Shall I tip it out?
Yeah, go on.
Why not? Since I've got it, let's tip it.
Auntie says, tonic is making me broke.
Oh, me too.
We know that feeling.
Yeah, me too. I purchased them recently and the colours are amazing. The camera does well to show the colours, but it is better. You're absolutely right.
It is
Jill.
right.
Yeah.
It is. You've got to have it in front of you. You've got to be stroking it.
So here is this one. Look at this. I love this colour. So you've got that.
It's so gentle, isn't it? Look at the twinkle in there.
The baby blue base to your embossing powder, but then all of that glitter twinkling away in there as well. And now I'm going to tip that back in here.
You're very good doing this.
Well,
I definitely think I'd have tipped it.
yeah. And probably if it was Karen, she'd have just hoofed it over her shoulder, wouldn't she? Let's be honest.
MS Doll says, I've sacrificed lunch for a week at work to buy tonic stuff. Oh, you poor thing. Is beans on toast for you, is there?
Which is still a brilliant meal in my opinion.
Hello, Sharon. Happy weekend
thank
to
you for the cuppas.
And thank you for the cuppas.
Oh no, I'm covered in glitter. I'm sparkling away. The
This
last
Friday
thing,
you've got a sparkle on a Friday.
Twinkle, twinkle. The last thing in
blue.
this bundle is a vintage drop, and as you say, it's in Bonnie
Bonnie
blue.
blue.
So our vintage drops, they dry matte.
They do.
So you get a matte finish on those. So that one and the dusky rose that we mentioned earlier is a matte finish on there. So that is your UK bundle. And then we have a couple of changes in this one.
We have Inca Gold Mirror Card.
Okay, so let me just bring that in over the top. So instead of your Marina Mist, you're getting Inca Gold. So same idea. This is an iridescent mirror card. So it is gold. Let me find the gold.
There's reds and oranges. Oh, it's another
yeah, this one
fabulous
is not going to show the gold for me at all. Maybe there. No, it's red.
No.
Just trust me. It's gold. It's gold, but it has your rainbow effect over the top.
It does.
So that's your one switch.
Then we have Shimmering Pearl
Instead of
instead
this
of
one.
Snow Crystal.
So it's basically the same, but you've got a white base with the iridescent glitter rather than a pale blue base, basically, on that one.
And we've got Gunmetal Grey Embellishment Mousse instead of the Polar Wind.
And we actually don't have that one here to show you, but it is a dark grey.
Yeah.
But with
Good
that
for
nice,
bases though.
brilliant for bases. You've got
Yeah.
a nice kind of silvery note running through it as well because of the kind of mica in there. Very pretty.
Lovely.
And that's your variation in the US for that one.
So that's $21.49 in the UK and $20.99 in the US. We're moving on now to the Holly and the Ivy.
And this is the one where we just
We must have been doing a bit of singing by this point.
Oh, I think we must have been. So chuck that away.
And this one is, it was $29.93 and it is down to $25.99.
Good price.
We
So-
thought we'd do a Nouveau bundle by this point.
Yes, so just all of the fun Nouveau stuff. You know, if you've already got loads of cardstock and you just want some fun things to play with, this is the bundle for you. So this is the UK bundle first of all. We'll go through that as it is. So we have a glimmer paste. This one is in Scepter Red. I had to really think about that. I kept trying to say Spectre, but it's not. It's Scepter.
That's another
Scepter
fabulous
red, so
colour.
yeah,
though. It is
gorgeous
your Christmas, isn't it?
Red, glittery, loaded with glitter in there.
You know, if you've got baubles that are looking a bit worse for wear, what about dabbing some of that on your baubles?
That'd be really nice.
Because we've all got a few that have been through the boxes for a while and I've got a few little chips on them, haven't we? I know I have.
Yeah, I definitely have.
What we got next?
We have another mica mist, so you know I'm doing a swirl. This one is in Beryl Swirl, funnily enough.
That is
So if I
lovely.
can capture that swirl in there, look at all that mica. Love, love, love these. So this is, it's a very hard colour to describe. It is somewhere between a green and a silver. But because it is a mica mix, obviously you don't get as much colour with it. You do have some colour, but it's not, you know, deeply pigmented,
No, it's
I
not.
wouldn't say.
It's not.
You've got a light bit of colour, but then you've got all that subtle kind of shine.
But that's a
from the
nice one
mica.
to put over a coloured card to get that lovely sheen, isn't it? A
Exactly.
light colour,
Exactly.
and then you bring in the colour with that as well. Somebody from Facebook has just said, I just tuned in. Oh my God, what's the fabulous make?
Which side are we talking about? Are we
I
talking
don't know
about
which
this
make
side
you're talking
or
about.
this side? Let us know, and we'll tell you if we can talk about it.
But if you have missed, then you can always
yeah,
watch
you
back.
can go back and watch back.
This is my stop on the train.
Oh,
I'll
no.
watch the replay. Oh, bless you.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you for
we'll
joining us.
show it off fully for you, just for you there, Wendy.
Oh, right. Okay. They're all talking about the banquet box.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We are coming to that, I promise.
We won't
Promise.
forget. We really won't. So,
We
what's
also
our next?
have 2 embossing powders in this one. So you have Glimmering Green and Sugared Strawberries. So these are both glittery embossing powders. You've got a beautiful kind of tealy green in there and a bright red, both loaded with glitter as well. So great for all of your sparkly accents.
Yes.
We have a ribbon and a twine. So you've got the red polka dot ribbon, which is one of our personal favourites upstairs. We love it. So it's a lovely grosgrain ribbon. It's a 16mm wide as well, so a nice wide one for you. And we have chili red baker's twine this time, so a nice classic red and white stripe on that.
That's just Christmas for you, isn't it? The polka dots and the twine.
And lastly then we have a jewel drop. This one is in Strawberry Coulis. And a jewel drop, they are translucent, so they will dry slightly see-through but with that colour, and they will also pick up the colour of whatever you put them onto. So if you were to put it onto a red card, it's going to be more red.
Yes.
If you put it onto a darker colour card, it's going to be a bit more muted, and so on and so forth. So that is your UK bundle.
In America then, we have a few little changes. So we have Glitter Noir and Copper Mine embossing powder instead of the Sugared Strawberry and Glimmering Green.
So this one is gorgeous. Glitter Noir is a black embossing powder full of silver glitter, which probably, am I going to have to tip this one out as well?
I think you might put in the lid, perhaps.
Yeah, you don't really see that though, do we? There you go. I've got my
Off
bit of
you go
paper.
then.
Whee! So, black embossing powder, gorgeous silver glitter in there. Look at that twinkle.
that.
Love it. And the other one that
Good accent colour for
It
this
is.
set, right?
I like this for, so if you have like a background stamp that has little details in it, like little snowflakes or little stars, something like that. Glittery embossing powders are great for things like that.
Absolutely.
The other one then is Copper Mine. This was from our Harvest Moon trend, I believe. So it is a lovely copper colour filled with copper glitter as well. So again,
That's
loads
very
of
much a
sparkle.
Jean colour there.
Oh, it is. Definitely Jean Gere. Beautiful sparkle though. I love glittery embossing powders. My favourites.
I mean, that would go... It's the copper and the teals in this are looking good to me.
And look at all that glitter that isn't quite making it in there, so we'll just brush that off there. Okay.
You didn't see that.
No.
You really didn't see that. So that is $25.99 in the UK and $25.99 in the US.
Well, there we go. That makes that nice and easy, doesn't it?
And that's all our
Whew,
bundles.
so those are our bundles, and now we have not picked just one to work with because that would be far too limiting for us. We've taken a bit from a few of them. Is that fair to say?
It is fair to say. One more thing though, didn't we have a special deal on the magazine for today?
Oh, we
Which I don't have on my card.
It is at the very top. I started off with
Oh,
the
did you?
magazine, yes.
Have I ignored it then? Bear with.
Not on that one, is it on this one?
Card 2 it should be.
Oh, you have. I've totally ignored it. Sorry, Cam.
Oopsie.
I know. Right, the magazine was $34.99 in the UK and $36.99 in the US. It is now down to $29.99 on both sides of the pond.
We figured since we're talking about this today, it would be rude not to. So
Exactly.
we asked and we got.
If you don't ask, you never get.
Exactly. So in your magazine, obviously, there's the paper that I've already shown you. I'll just very quickly whiz through this. you have your amazing magazine full of quick flick.
Gorgeousness.
Yeah, so lots of projects that our design team have done, sneak peeks of upcoming products, so many projects, and these are all done step by step for you, so if you want to recreate any of them, you can do so. There is lots and lots and lots and lots of inspiration in there. There are competitions, all kinds of stuff. So that is your magazine. You also have, of course, your amazing die set that we're going to be using today. So this is going to make your pretty snowflakes, it's going to make your baubles, it's going to make your lovely 3D snowflake that we have on the front cover. You've got your rosette die that everyone loves.
I love that die, love it. If you're wondering how to make the angel,
Yes.
there is a weekend that we did a while back where I showed how to make a lovely little angel using just this die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Cam will find
I'll
it.
I'm
have
sure
a
he
look
will.
now.
We also have a lovely stencil, so you've got sort of a snowflake flurry going on here, a little cluster of baubles and these beautiful stars, but you also have a shaped edge as well, if I just hold that up there.
That is gorgeous, mind, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
and
gives you such a beautiful detail.
Yeah, really like choosing that one. And you also have a set of stamps as well. I need something white to put this on. Oh, there we go. So you've got the baubles, so you can stamp on your baubles instead of just die cutting them, and some sentiments. You've got snowflakes in there, you've got lots of stars. So a lovely festive set all together. And that is everything that you get in your lovely magazine box.
Ask and you shall receive. Thank you very much.
So today,
We thought we'd do something completely different to everything that is in the magazine.
we did, but
Wasn't it?
using the magazine dies.
Absolutely.
So we've not actually made a finished product, so you're going to see it come together with us, and hopefully it all works, because we haven't fully tested
We're
this.
crossing everything here now. It will. It will.
So we're going to start with some messy fun, why not? Okay, so I'm going to bring in a messy mat, and I have an embroidery hoop. Now I have two sections of embroidery hoop here. I've got the one, here's one I did earlier that we're going to come back to, and I've got the inner part that I'm just going to show you what we did.
But you could do two of these projects out
Mhm.
of
One embroidery hoop. So let me grab everything I need. I'm going to need a spatula.
I mean, I know I've seen those embroidery hoops in, dare I say, in Asda. Dare I say that word? And they weren't that expensive either. But if you haven't got an embroidery hoop, this could be a hoop of card. Doesn't have to be wood.
Nope, if
It
you've
could
got...
be cardstock.
Yeah,
couldn't
you
it?
could cut, if you've got some layering circles, you could do it with those.
You can. Or you could just cut a strip and loop it around into a circle.
You know it's getting serious if the apron.
I was going to say, you're wearing orange.
No.
I
She's
don't
got a
know
new
if
forbid
dress
it's
that
on. She's got
colour.
a gorgeous new dress and she cannot get it dirty.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there we are. There's the Alison's angel. There's my angel.
Alison's angel, exactly. That's what it should be called.
Leah's saying sensible lady.
Yes. It's got to be done because I've already got glacier paste everywhere this morning. I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to start with the Polar Wind embellishment mousse, and I have one of our precision blender sponges. I'm sure that's
I
what
think
they're
that's
called.
what they're called. If we just look
Blender
for
sponges.
sponges on the website, it'll be there.
I'm going to load up my sponge. I'm literally just rubbing this into the top of my mousse, just like so. So I've got a nice amount on here. And I found the easiest way to do this, I'm going to do this over here so I don't have to wipe up too much, is actually just to wipe it around the
You
hoop.
could do this with a dry baby wipe as well.
Yes, you could. And you can just cover the entire thing. And you'll see that I have, I've only wiped that in there a little bit. And I'm getting very, very good coverage with this.
This mousse works on MDF.
Mm-hmm.
Any of your wood-based products, like if you go into the range, they make wonderful wooden jewellery boxes
Yep.
and things. This works perfectly on them. I'm giving lots of
Other brands a
shout-outs
shout out,
today,
yes.
aren't I?
So just to show you.
But we know we get stuff from everywhere, don't we?
As crafters, we see things, we're like, oh,
We
I could do
curate
something with
these
that.
things very carefully.
Exactly.
We have a few drawers upstairs full of stuff. Do you think that'll come in handy?
Yeah, the drawers.
The drawers, yes,
Yeah.
the drawers. And this was one of them.
So I'm not going to do the whole thing because you don't need to see me do this, but you can see that I'm getting good coverage all the way around there, and I've gone inside and out just with my sponge. So the next part then, to add a little bit more bling, because who doesn't love more bling?
Gotta have more bling, it's Christmas.
Absolutely. I'm going to grab my handy dandy spatula and scoop myself out just a little bit, there we go, actually a little bit of our glacier paste here.
I love the fact it's pure white.
It is. Like, can you see down there? Look at it. In fact, if I go that way, can you see the shine? Can you see the mica in there? Maybe. Perhaps. Okay, you'll see it even more in just a second. So I'm going to pick some of this up. I've got a different sponge this time. No cross-contamination here. It's not as easy to pick this up, I will say that. It is... because you've got like the flakes of mica in there, it is a little bit harder to pick it up. And I'm literally just going to add this over the top. And to start off with, you will end up just smearing big lumps of it. But don't worry, it will kind of blend in.
Hello, Melanie. Thank you for joining us.
Ah, welcome on in, Melanie. So, this is just going to give you that little extra bit of sparkle over the top, so you'll still be able to see the blue of that Polar Wind embellishment mousse underneath, but you can kind of see how the mica...
I think when it's dried you can see it more though, can't you? For some
probably.
reason, I don't know why.
So you can see that the blue is coming off on here because I haven't dried it in between. I would allow your blue layer to dry first before you do this. But you can see that the mica kind of sits on the surface. I don't know what it is that's in this. Probably Richard will tell us at some point. But to me it looks like flakes, like pieces of mica.
Yeah.
And you can see they do kind of cluster together in areas and they give you this nice sparkle on here. So that was how I did my embroidery hoop, and here's the one I did earlier. So
all
you can
nice
see
and dry.
Yeah, exactly. I've got this all the way around. I've got that lovely extra mica shimmer. And you've got the little clusters of mica going on there.
It's beautiful.
So I've done that all the way around an embroidery hoop. So that is step one, and I'm going to move all of this out of the way.
To me?
Sure, that would be great.
You know, I put my finger in now, don't I?
Do I have any, before I touch my cardigan, do I have any on my fingers?
think you
Hopefully
do.
not. Alright, and then we did a whole load of die cutting.
We did. We did a little bit of a play this morning, didn't she?
Just one or two little die cuts on here.
Oh, Melanie's saying she likes what you design.
Oh, thank you. This was a craft room collaboration today. We knew that we wanted to do something with an embroidery hoop. We had that
We did.
much when we came in today. The rest of it was unknown until about 10:30 this morning. That's how we
But we
roll.
got there.
That's how we
I
roll.
love an evolved project.
Yes, me too.
That's kind of how I work. It all evolves.
And we're going to play with some embossing powder, and I have lots of lovely colours to choose from here, so I might just do a little bit of all of them. What were we going to do on this layer or this layer? Can you remember?
I can't remember, but you do whichever one you want.
Do you know what we don't have down here?
What?
We don't have a heat gun, do we? We don't have
I
a...
thought we had one.
No, we've got a hot glue gun, but we don't have a...
Oh.
So hopefully Karen is still watching. If we could have
Can
an
we
emergency
bring a heat
delivery,
gun
that would be
down?
great.
I thought we left one down here.
No, we keep saying we need to, and then we haven't actually done it. We'll hopefully remember to do that next time. So I'm going to bring in my scrap paper because I will be needing that. I think I might do a bit of both. I might do a bit around the edge of this one and a bit all over that one.
What if you put it on with the fine nozzle glue and used it as a glitter instead?
Could do that. Should I do that? Oh, we don't
Could
have a
do.
fine nozzle glue down here though, Al.
Do we not?
No, we don't.
Okay, we won't do that then.
Well, I'll go with this and we'll just hope that someone is listening and can bring me a heat gun. So I'm going to run, I've got my clear mark pen. I'm going to run around the edge.
Hello, Carrie. Thank you for joining us from New Jersey.
Oh, long way away.
And Kaz says hello as well. Hello. Hopefully this is something that you may like to try when you're at home.
Should we go this one?
Go on. Go on, be a devil.
Okay.
Show a bit of them all.
Why not? They're in the bundles, so we might as well use them, right? So it's just going to be a little hint of sparkle around the edge. So I'm literally just with my pen running around the edge.
And this is our embossing pen that should be on the website, Cam.
I don't think
Maybe,
it's
may
in
not
stock.
be. If not, I will do this line and I'll show you how you can do it without the pen if needs be.
It's not in stock in the UK.
No?
No, and I don't think it's in stock
You may
in the
have
US.
one at home though.
Yep, if not,
We are fully out of stock from the looks of it.
clear mark ink instead. And you just rub it onto the edge instead. So, even if you don't have the pen, there is another option. Oh,
Oh, there's the door.
here's our salvation.
I reckon this is Karen.
Thank you.
Hello.
You
Thank-
called?
Thank you very much.
I
Hello,
believe
everyone.
the line is, you rang.
You rang.
My lord.
You rang. I shall leave it to it.
Thank you. We'll come around and say hello.
I'll say
then.
hello. Hello, say hello. I'll come
Come
and
and
say
say
hello.
hello.
Hello. Is Karen standing or sitting?
Karen is standing today.
Yeah. Oh, it's not on there. Anyway.
Ah.
Sorry, I didn't know what you meant.
Hello, everyone.
Margaret's
How are
saying
you?
hello as well.
Hello, Margaret. It's lovely to see you. What are you making? So
dunno yet.
pretty.
Pretties. Look
She's
at
winging
this.
it, guys.
Look at this.
Stunning.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I like the white over the top.
I know. The two
white?
colours.
Yeah, it
Yes,
was white, wasn't it?
The two
Yes.
colours are gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I know.
Beautiful. Right, I'm going to get back to my desk.
Okay then.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. I turned the volume down a little bit because Rich is doing stuff in our room.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
He's
So-
best not be stealing any more of my stuff.
He's not. He's
Just
not.
gonna say.
He may be.
He may,
I've
may-
got a list,
yeah,
Richard.
he may
I've got
well
a
be
list.
by now. He may well be by now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll have to go
And
to
we
that's
the
him.
line.
have
DC, DS hair. DCI foot and DS hair. That's who it is. Bye, ladies.
Can you whack the
Oh,
light?
Oh, you're gonna have to.
There we
There we
go.
are. That's okay. That's all right. Sounds like someone's head you battered
Yeah.
then.
I did. Come. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Ta-ra,
Bye.
Lee. Thank you. We've got Out for Fun joining us from Florida.
Oh, welcome.
Nice to see you. That's looking lovely as well. And whatever you make for Christmas, you've got to have added sparkle.
Oh,
haven't you?
absolutely. It's not festive if it's not glittery, if you ask
No.
me.
Not at all. Oh, Renee says she can listen to us talk all day.
Oh, thank you very
My
much.
American accent is jealous. Oh, bless you.
Okay.
We do have a little bit of a lilt over here.
Well, some of us do.
You have a different lilt.
I have a very different lilt, yes.
I'm from Wales.
And I'm from
Lee.
Kent originally, so yeah, my accent is a bit all over the shop though.
It is a
doesn't
bit.
quite know where it's from.
You were kind of more on the east coast,
Yes.
and I'm kind of more westy. That's all I can say about it, really.
How long have you been in Wales for then?
10 years now.
So, when you first meet someone before, well, Simon, for instance, before meeting my mum, he was in Wales for 20 years, and told her he's got a bit of a Welsh accent.
Does he?
A little bit of a liar.
Yeah,
I don't
would
think
say.
he does. I don't think he does.
No, I don't think Simon has a bit of a Welsh accent at all. Are we plugged in and switched on?
We are.
Fab. I'm going to pop the lid on that so I don't dry it out.
Sharon is saying, me, you, Karen and Jodie are Crafty Simon's angels.
Oh, we are.
We'd all be there with our guns, shooting away whatever my fingers are doing.
Angels or devils, I think, depending on the day.
I'm sure we could be both. Blake is saying, oh no. That's so pretty. It's very subtle, but it's very pretty.
Trying really hard not to blow our snowflakes across the desk.
Shall I hold these?
Yeah, thank you.
Before we are scooting over that side to get them. I love watching embossing.
I know. If I try and show this.
This was
without
the
losing
first
it.
thing that really grabbed me into card making, was seeing embossing.
It is alchemy.
Absolutely, I could not believe what was happening before my eyes. So if you're a crafter that's never tried embossing, you really have to. You really need to try.
think I've got it all.
Oh, I've collected snowflakes.
So there we go. I've added, hopefully you can see on here, there's now some subtle sparkle around the edge of that little snowflake that we've cut.
We've got someone on Facebook saying I find myself mimicking accents if I go away and come back with them.
Yes, I do the same. I'm a terrible mimic. I quite often will start picking up people's accents.
I just pick them up. I don't intentionally mimic them, but I just pick them up.
Yeah, I do it quite
I
often.
worked in Cardiff for a while, and there's a certain twang to a Cardiff accent, and I definitely picked that up as well. Not what I wanted, but
No?
there we are.
Didn't fancy a Cardiff accent?
Nah.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, Eva's family, her older sister said most of them say they can't half understand me. And my accent's not even that strong compared to
No,
like
it's not.
I
most
wouldn't say yours
people.
was.
Not.
And yeah, they were just like, yeah, we can barely understand him. And I'm just like, and we were living up the Rhondda at the time. I was like, you should hear some of the people I work with. Their
Yeah.
accents are so stronger than yours. Half of them, I can't even understand.
What do you mean
some
stronger than mine?
None taken.
Well, I lived not far from the Rhondda, and I was born in the Rhondda, so there's probably a lot of Rhondda there somewhere.
Okay.
But many, many moons ago. Your
So-
glue guns and heat embossing tools.
That would be
are
brilliant. I think
guns.
maybe next time Jodie's down, we will try and recreate that photo. 'Cause I think that would be funny.
Absolutely.
So this time,
That
all I
is
have
pretty.
done, I've taken my die cut, popped it down on my glass mat with my clear mark, my mini clear mark that I've got here. I've just literally gone all the way over the surface, and I've covered the whole lot in glitter. So this time I have used the snow crystal. I'm just going to pass this to my lovely assistant to heat while I clean up.
I will do that. Oh no. Oh,
I've
there
got
we
it
are.
here.
I
There
shall
we
grab
go.
that. Switch on. And off to go. So we've got a comment here. Whoever likes the accents is from Ireland and likes to be
Ah.
copying it from Ireland. That is definitely something I would like to hear. An Irish accent mixed with a bit of Welsh accent.
That'd be interesting, I think.
It would be. Do you want it back?
No, it's fine. Just gonna clear off my clear mark.
Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know why I didn't put it on. The only thing with sparkle is you can't always tell whether it's embossed. Can you? Because it twinkles as you go round.
Don't know me.
Give it a little polish.
That's what the apron's for, right?
I think I'm done.
Looks good. There we
are.
go.
I think I'm all done.
Yep, looks good. So you can see this now has a lovely little sparkle to it as well. And if I was doing this myself and I was, being careful and precise and had more time, I would repeat said for the back as
Absolutely.
well. But we don't.
Well, it's 1:05 now, so
I shall get a move on. Understood.
time for a shimmy on, is there?
Gotcha. So I am going to glue
Sue
these
says
together.
her accent adapts to where she is as well.
I think a lot of us do that. I think we subconsciously do mimic people's accents. I think it's part of our kind of societal
I think so as well.
communication.
It's part of fitting in, I think, isn't
Yes.
it? Wherever you are.
Do you know what? I should really have bought a fine
I know. I was
nozzle.
thinking.
Can we
that.
order some for the studio?
I've ordered some for upstairs, so we can bring some of them down.
Mr. Cam, the man with the access. We would like, please, some precision nozzles for the studio. Now that we can actually show them off.
I'll get you some precision nozzles.
Thank you. You're very good to us. Of course, you could also put double-sided adhesive on here if you wanted to
Yes,
make your
you
life a
could.
lot easier.
You could.
Things we think about after the fact. Okay, tiny bit more.
Well, talking of accents, I grew up. Well, I was born in the Rhondda, but then went to Devon to live. So that was a real mixture.
Oh, I bet.
So I learned to talk in Devon, and we came back to Wales then when I was 4. And obviously I started school at 4. So I had the strangest of accents ever. It was very much a bit of an OR. And I don't know how long I kept it for, because obviously I don't know. But my uncle had some very funny stories to tell.
Oh, I bet. Of your interesting accent.
Yes.
I had a similar situation. I lived up Scotland for a bit when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and then I think, how old was I? Between like the ages of like 5 and 6. It wasn't that long, but I picked it up and it stuck with me until about like, until I was like 11.
Oh, my
Just
word.
the full Scottish accent until I was about
Wow.
11. And now I'm apparently very Welsh.
Definitely very well.
Yeah, Welsh. Yeah, I wouldn't say very, though.
Well, yeah,
I don't know, even
you're
Eva
North
half the time
Wales.
it's just like, I'm sorry, what did you say? And she gets confused with some of the words that I say. Apparently I can't say, whenever I say like bull or hole, and she's like, oh no, say it again, you're saying it differently. And I'm like, I'm not. And then I'll say it, I'll keep repeating myself. And she's like, no, you're saying it differently every time. Bull, hole, bowl. Apparently I say it completely differently, how it's supposed to be said.
No, we say it over.
I know.
We say it down here. That's what it is. Our Facebook user is, I'm assuming she had a friend. She had a friend that came over to see her from Ireland, and it was wonderful. Obviously, they kind of mixed accents a little bit there.
Nice.
It is funny, mind.
Yeah, like I lived in Leeds for a while. So I was born and raised down south. Like I said, down in Kent. But lived up in Leeds for a while, and obviously they say things very differently. So whereas I would have said hall and ball, they would say, you know, like bath instead of a bath. Whereas I would say, yeah, it's all of those kinds of sounds are very different.
And it's your scone and your scone, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. And I used to get teased for saying it the southern way because, you know, there's that whole north-south divide thing going on. So I've adapted, and now I have like a weird mix between the two, depending on who I'm talking to, which is very strange. Very
Oh
bizarre.
dear.
Okay, I have my front and back, and I know you drew on this for me, Al, but I don't think I can see the pencil mark anymore.
Can you not? Don't worry about it then.
Oh well.
Just
Well,
put them together.
this way?
Yeah, that looks
Done.
good to me.
Okay. So we are using some fishing line today.
I'm thinking this Facebook user could be Kim, actually, because she's saying we're now long friends. So I'm wondering, is this Kim and you came over to the workshop?
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm thinking it could be. Because she's saying, thank you, Tonic. They're now lifelong friends. What are you missing?
Am I missing one of these?
No, we have the little one inside.
Don't we have two of those layers though for the back?
Oh, we might have. Don't worry. No, we didn't have that one inside. We had this one.
Oh, we did. You're right. Thank you.
We had those two. That was the top.
Gotcha. Yes.
This was our bit on the hoof this morning.
See, this is why it's a collaborative thing. It's lucky it is really, because I would have been lost at that point.
Oh, it's Linda Carey.
Ah.
I wondered who it was.
I wish Restream would sort that out so we
I
can see everyone's
know.
names. It is tricksy.
We got a guest here. And we know so much about our Tonic fans over the years because you've been with us such a long time.
Mhm.
So we get to know you as people as well.
It's not every Facebook user that does that too.
So it's when you're watching on the group.
Oh, there must be some privacy settings going on there.
Maybe.
I did have
maybe.
one on a gardening group that I watched that you had to click something to say that your comments could be seen.
Yeah, there's something about, I don't know, I think you have to have the Restream app or something. It was very long-winded, I think, to fix it. So
Yeah. So if you are writing from Facebook, pop your name at the bottom.
yeah, so if
And
you're
then we know
watching
who you are then.
specifically on the group, so if you're on our main Tonic page, that's fine. But if you're in the official Facebook group, it's there that we can't see
Yeah.
people's names.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm layering up a couple of our snowflakes. So I have just our classic card in white behind, and then I've got that gorgeous Marina Erie Mirry over the top, and look at that. Whee. So again, these are going to catch the light beautifully.
And that's what you want, don't you, with something like this. Vicky's saying she went to live with her parents in West Lothian in the 80s. They had a pub, and she went to secondary school at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the family could understand her, as she was, as I was Nobody could understand me as I was as Scottish as they come. Oh, Vicky, bless you.
Aww.
You're definitely not Scottish anymore.
No.
Definitely not.
Okay. Bit of red wire
And
tape.
it's saying here Linda Carey and Julie Healy too. Oh, thank you, Julie. It's another Popsy dress. You've got to have a look on the Popsy page.
Oh, definitely. We promote them often enough.
We do. We do. Only because we love them.
I don't think we wear anything else anymore, though.
Not a lot. Not
They're
a
so
lot.
comfortable.
Yes, if you think, you know, there's not many places now, other than going somewhere like a big town, where you can try dresses on. I have nothing in my town for dresses.
No.
And yet everyone that we've ordered from Popsy, you just know is going to fit.
Yeah.
And I think that's a brilliant thing.
It is. It is. So I have put some red line tape on here. So I've got a little stripe down here and one in the middle of here. This one I want to do sideways, don't I? Is that what you said?
If you can. If you
I
can't,
can. I'll see what I can do.
we'll go with
So
the flow.
I've got some fishing line, and Al thinks she probably bought this from Amazon many years ago.
Oh, I've had it years. If you buy a real fishing line
You're
and
gonna
you're not a
use it.
fisherman
Yeah.
or a fisher lady, you will have it forever and ever. Because
So-
you want to use little bits of it, and
Exactly.
there's meters upon meters on there.
So I'm going to stick it to my red liner tape on my big outside snowflake first. And I've just kind of held it into the middle because I know I'm going to want this to go into the middle snowflake as well. Like so. And I'm going to snip it off just to make my life easier. Let's go there. It's probably way more than we need, but at least it's not attached to the reel anymore.
And Rebecca's joined us from Myerstown in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Sue here is saying you can also get nylon sewing thread.
Yeah,
That's a good one too. That's actually finer again than the fishing line. I think this is one of the finer fishing lines, mind. I don't know what it says on it.
0.3.
I don't know
Whatever
what
that
means.
is. 8.9 kilos, so I'm guessing that's kind of how heavy a fish it can hold.
Is that a big fish? I don't know.
Big fish,
I
little
don't
fish cardboard box.
Yeah, that one.
And it's 100 metres, so we're not going to run out anytime soon.
No. That's like a swimming distance, isn't it? 100 metres. After the fish.
That's it, when you jump in,
Yeah.
try and snag it. Okay, I'm going to try and line these two up. And I have lost the pencil
You can
mark.
do it. You can do it.
Can I see it? Is that it? No,
I don't know. I only drew a little line in pencil. Sometimes when you cut the hole in the middle, you need to make a mark where they're all matching up.
Yeah, so you can get your symmetry.
That's a good word today.
It's a big word, isn't it?
It is for a Friday, you know.
For a Friday afternoon, I'm very impressed. Okay, so there's our first snowflake together. So you can see we now have our sparkly side and our would also be sparkly side.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to try...
You're going to go full hog when you do this.
Oh, absolutely. And I think I might recreate this again at home and spend a bit more time. Okay, I'm going to...
But you may have
sandwich-
embroidery hoops there that may have come from...
Can I ask you to glamorous
I would
assistant
love
that for me?
It may have come from other members of the family, and you wanted to do something but didn't know what to do with them. This may be the option.
Okay, I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to put some glue on this side. Isn't it lucky that we do this in pairs?
Absolutely.
What would I do without a glamorous assistant?
Do any of you craft with friends or family or...
Yeah,
A
do you do
group.
crops again?
That would be lovely.
I used to
wouldn't it?
love a crop.
I've never been to a crop, but I have crafted in groups.
We do it every day.
We do?
We are very lucky.
Oh, absolutely. Because there's nothing worse than sharing your ideas when you craft, is there?
I love doing that. And like, you know, this project, we joke about our projects are a craft room collaboration, but they really are. We couldn't come up with the idea
No.
on our own. You know, one of us might have the spark and then the rest of us will kind of roll with it from there.
Well, like we say, we knew we wanted to use the embroidery hoop. That was the first thing that came out, wasn't it?
Close enough. There we
I
go.
think if you turn it like that
There
will
we go.
kind of do a little bit of a
It
spin.
will do a little bit. So we've got our snowflake in a snowflake.
Oh, Leah says she wished she had an assistant.
Yes, I was going to say something then, but I'm not going to.
Be good now,
I
Leo.
am
Play
being
nice.
good. I am being good.
Play nice.
Okay, I'm going to open my embroidery hoop just a little bit.
Shall I put this on to heat?
Yes. Would you recommend, in your infinite wisdom, Mammy Ali,
What's that?
should I just tie this? in a
Yeah, I
knot?
would just tie it.
I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times and
That's
knot
the good thing about using the outer edge is you have got the
hardware.
yes.
For want of a
I
better
I
word.
don't know what this is. This is what I'm doing.
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. So yeah, we've got the screw part at the top. You've got that extra hardware that you
Leah
can use.
saying be nice, Leo.
I am being nice. I mean, I was going to say, give it a couple of years and you probably will.
But you never know.
But you never know. Okay, there we go.
I was always hoping I would have a crafty little person in my house, but I never had one. He was not crafty.
No?
No.
Okay, I'm going to try and tie a knot on the fly. I'm sure if I was actually a
Do you
fisher
want me to hold
person...
something? Shall I hold the... If I hold the ring and then you've got two hands then, haven't you, to tie?
Thank you. Pop that round there.
Oh, Vicky's saying sharing our makes is so rewarding.
It
I
is.
love crafting in a group. And that's what our group is. So if you can't get out to a crop, share in the group. Because you'll always have lovely comments from the other crafters in the group. You'll have some little hearts and some thumbs up and some
Words of
beautiful
encouragement.
comments. Absolutely. If you're stuck with anything, someone there will give you the next step to go forward. There
Okay.
we go.
So what are we doing next? Because this part now was on you. You had ideas for this.
Well, I thought we'd ribbon up there because you've got to have something to hang it with, haven't you?
Okay. So just a loop, or did you want a bow?
I'm happy with whatever you fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need a loop anyway, aren't we?
Shall I see if I can tie this into a bow around the top of there?
Yeah, go on then.
Crikey, now I'm asking
Go on
for
then.
that.
You can do this.
We all know how well I do bows. Which
do you
is
want me to
not
tie the
all.
bow? Is that what it
Mammy
is?
Ali.
All right then. Right, what were you thinking?
I don't know.
What if we... Hang on now. Hang on now.
Isn't it fun when we wing it?
You know you love it. So if we do a loop.
Yeah.
So we have... Hang on now. Oh, where's the other one? I've lost the other end.
Lost your tail.
Lost the other end. There it is. If we thread it through first,
Yeah.
we can tie up here to hang it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can add another ribbon then
To make the bow.
to make the bow. That'll be easier.
Gotcha.
There we are. Just got a nice long hanger then,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can,
Scoot them out of the way.
yeah, we'll have a, should we have a nice one with long ends?
Yes.
Yeah. There
Do you
we
want a
are.
long bit of this then?
Yeah.
There we go.
Melanie says she can't tie a bow either. Right, the only thing I can say about a bow is go roughly to your middle, wrap it around your finger, around the other finger, so you've got your two, oh hang on, I'm not in the middle there. Two bunny ears, cross them over, tuck it through the middle, bunny through the hole, and pull, and then just tweak until you're happy with your bow. So whether that's bigger, smaller, I think we probably about right there.
Let's test that theory, shall we? So one loop like that.
Yeah, cross them over, put the one through the hole and pull. There's your
Ta-da.
bow.
There we go. So we've got one in twine and one in ribbon. Do a little one.
Is there a scheduled craft along for this one? This isn't a craft along, this is just a demo.
She's asking for about the kit 60.
The kit? Oh, yes.
There will be one for the kit.
Did we set a date? I don't think we have yet. It will probably be around the 18th or 19th. But Cam isn't here, so we need to have a look at some dates for that.
We
mentioned the
13th?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we mentioned.
Yeah.
I remember now.
I agree to that one.
There we go.
There we
13th?
I could do that one.
Okay. We've
Write
said
it down now.
We've said it
We
so
said
it's true.
it.
Yes.
13th of October.
It's live. I've agreed 13th of October.
There we go. There is. Okay. Hot glue?
Yes. All ready?
Thank you.
Pour
So, on to this bit.
Yes. Because you've got something to grab hold of there then. Or it would go on to the wood.
hoop. Yeah. So if I sit that little bow into there.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to pop the little one, what do you reckon, over the top?
Yeah. Are we going to see that one? Do we need to put that on top of there?
That looks nice. Maybe we'll do that instead. Okay.
Yeah.
See? Winging it. This is a...
Just thinking it might be a little bit small.
Yes. This is one of
we could just put that one on there.
your projects, isn't it, Al? So Alison is very much it evolves kind of a crafter. Whereas I like to have everything cut and know where it's going when I start.
Oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me. I get my colours. I think it's really interesting to know how people craft though. I start obviously with my die set because normally we know what we got to make a project for. So I start with my die set, then I decide, am I going female, am I going male? So that deters the colours I use. So pick my colours, so I cut the basic box and then the decoration then just evolves. So that's my secret to crafting. How do you craft? Are you an evolver?
Are you a planner or an evolver? Like that?
Yeah, perfect.
Sit that on there. And then we've cut a whole bunch of other little snowflakes that we are just going to dot around the edge.
What if you put the little twine on the bottom there?
All we could do. That'd be nice.
Elongate it a little bit further.
Yeah, you reckon on here?
Could do, couldn't you?
Sure, let's do that. There you go, more evolution.
Leah says, not winging it, impromptu design improvements. I love that one.
Yes, exactly that, Leah, exactly that.
That's very much for me.
That's how we roll. We make design improvements.
We absolutely do.
Okay.
Start with a plan, but it always changes. That's another one. I may have an idea in my head and then you start doing it and it doesn't work, so you change it. That often happens. Gail says she's more like Leo, a planner. And I'm impressed. I'm so impressed that you've got that vision to start with and you know exactly where you're going.
It doesn't always work though. That's the problem with being a planner. Sometimes I'm not flexible enough and I have to, you know, it is how it is. That's how I've planned it. That's how I've cut it. That's what you're getting. Whereas sometimes if I was a little bit more flexible, maybe it would change and look better.
Vicky says she's the same as me. Colours first and then everything goes from there. And obviously paper piecing. Paper piecing has got to come in for me because sometimes I feel I want to give a little bit more to the project. I either want to bring in some extra colour because I think the more colours you bring into your project, the more depth you get out of it.
Yeah.
You know, even this one now, that's all we've got really is blues and white. But we've got some satin silver, we've got some mirror silver, we've got that gorgeous iridescent. So there's lots and lots of things going on. And I think it all brings more depth to the not a card this time, your project. There we are. Our Facebook users saying stunning.
Oh, thank you guys.
Margaret's birthday is Sunday, so she's...
Oh.
I'm not going to say your name, Margaret. I'm not going to say your name, but happy birthday and have a fabulous day.
Yes. And I hope you get some lovely crafty goodies as well.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
well,
beautiful.
well. Let's have a glittery one down here.
All these, every die that we've cut here is in the die set for the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So the big snowflake, this one here, sorry, is the largest, the smallest layers in your big die set, isn't it? And then you've got lots of snowflakes in there. The big snowflakes are in there, the little ones. It is, I love this die set. I've wanted something like this for so long.
Hopefully everyone is stuck. Are we ready? Let's hold this up. So there we have our little
Stunning.
snowflake hanger. Just like so.
That is beautiful.
So a lovely little, it's just caught on that. Nice little festive centrepiece for you, or a winter centrepiece. It doesn't have to be
No, it doesn't.
Christmassy at all.
Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas, but you do decorate the home for the winter.
On blue and silver, that's the traditional Hanukkah colours, isn't it?
Is it really?
I think blue and white and silver. I'm sure Hanukkah uses those colours.
Yeah, rings a bell.
Tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, if you are celebrating Hanukkah instead,
Melanie
or if you're
says
just
it's
celebrating
beautiful.
winter.
Yes. Yeah.
I like this one.
I mean,
might
it
remake
could be
this.
you're a pagan or something that celebrates the different winter festivals. What about winter solstice?
Yep.
That would be a gorgeous design for that. Lots of beautiful, fabulous.
Glad you have enjoyed, and I hope it gives you some inspiration of different ways to use the dies in the magazine as well, because we saw a lot of baubles, but
We
you
did.
do have all of these gorgeous snowflakes as well, so definitely a little wintry project.
And even these, the way you've laid up your snowflakes, they're pretty.
You know what I would do next though, if I had more time, I would come in and I would droppage at this point. So I've got my lovely bonny blue and my ivory seashell. Some of the centres of these snowflakes I think are just crying out for a little drop, but obviously
Yeah.
I can't hold it up if I do that. So we'll leave it as it is for now. Maybe I'll add to it a bit later.
Yeah, and we put a picture in the group.
We'll do some of that. So hopefully that has given you some inspiration of how to use some of the lovely bundles that we put together, and also these beautiful dies in our magazine
Absolutely.
that we have got on offer for you. So if you didn't buy that already, go and grab it while it's on offer. There are so many
20
projects in there.
$29.99
$29.99.
on both
And there
sides.
are
I mean, you've got an A4 die set in there,
mm-hmm.
which I'm not very good on prices. What's the RRP of an A4 die set?
probably around $34.99 for most of them, I
upwards,
think.
yeah.
Upwards?
Yeah.
But then you're
40?
also getting the
Round
magnetic
about, yeah,
sheet.
on average, I
About
would
40,
say.
yeah.
You're getting a magnetic sheet for your dies, you're getting your stamps, you're getting a stencil, you're getting a pack of papers, and the magazine with all of those projects
Yeah.
in there as well, step by step, with photographs and steps for you.
It's amazing. We got something else to share.
Ta-da.
What have we got coming up next week, Leo?
We're going to show the red box. Okay, let me move this to one side, since I know everyone is going to want to see
Sharon has
this.
just said it would be a lovely present for someone who likes Frozen.
It would, yes, if you have a little girl in your life who is obsessed with Elsa and Anna.
Absolutely.
That would
Wouldn't they
be-
love that hanging from their bedroom?
Yep.
Oh, that
perfect.
would be
That's a great idea.
gorgeous.
Thank you for that, Sharon.
That's lovely.
Okay, let me clear the decks so we can give these boxes the sneak peek they deserve.
Monica says it looks like a Christmas dream catcher.
It does.
It does. It does, definitely. And what else have we got? Hello, Deborah from Arcadia in Florida.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks for the inspiration.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Go back and have a little look at what else we've got on the show.
Yes, and if you have a crack at this or something similar, don't forget to pop it in the Facebook group. I would love to see if you decide to have a go or take it in a different direction, because the other thing we said
Absolutely.
was that we could have done it in red and greens and
Yeah.
used the baubles to hang inside of an embroidery
We
hoop.
did. We
So there's
did.
another one for you. If you've got two halves of embroidery hoop, you could do a
You could do a Halloween one the same as
You
that,
could.
couldn't you?
well now. I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Okay, what have we got coming up next week then?
Well, we haven't said actually. Right, let's go through Tuesday. We've got midweek deals coming out on Tuesday, and they are a must to look at, haven't they? There's always a bargain there. Maybe not always what you're looking for, but there's always a bargain there.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a brand new showcase then on Thursday, which is our Super Slider Showcase. Look at these. You know, you say you want something for the men in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to organise your men, don't you? Because they always need organising.
They do.
Well, have a little gander at these.
I'm just going to move
Are
the
you
red
going to do the
box
reveal?
slightly out of the way. There we go.
It's a bit of a reveal with these, isn't it?
Where should we go? Let's go with this one first of all. So this is a lovely gift box because you've got a couple of different ways of making it. So you can have it with drawers inside, like so. You can have it where it has these kind of little divided pockets. Does this one have the both? It does. Or you can have drawers and a pocket.
So clever.
So clever. And I'm not going to put these lids back on because I'm going to have to try and twist them all. So this is your superb slider gift box. No, I'm just gonna put them to one side. There we go. So that is coming on Thursday.
That is Thursday.
And I think Karen and I are showing you how to put that together. So look out for that one.
We've got new weekly deals as well this Thursday. And on Friday we have the banquet box.
The red box. Let's go. Here it is.
Go. Wendy, this is for you.
So this is our banquet box. So you have this gorgeous rounded edge on here, and you can see we've got these lovely patterns that cut into the edge and they will curve for you. You've got this lovely curved sentiment over the front as well. You can put the medallions on the side. This one's been added on, and then to open it you pop down your little handle and lift up these two flaps like so. And then inside here you have another box that is your gift box basically. But
it's
look
gorgeous.
how big this is. Like, you know how we measure things? We tend to measure things in terms of Lindor or Ferrero Rocher.
That's going to be the pack of Lindor
It's
in
gonna
there.
be, yeah, a whole one of them. I think you could definitely get a chocolate orange into there.
Yes, you could.
I reckon if you stacked up some Ritter Sports or, you know, put
I
them in a
think
row,
so,
you
yeah.
could probably get like 5 of those in there. So it is a good sized
Socks,
gift.
roll up some socks.
Yes. Nice tie.
Yeah, a scarf.
Mm-hmm. Lots of things.
It is so big. There's an awful lot of things you're going to get in there. And imagine giving that to someone as a present.
I know. Could you imagine these all under the Christmas tree? If you had, you know, a range of different gifts that were roughly this size, you could have a little set of them all made up, ready, matching. And as well as the dies that come in the main set, there is also an accompanying set that has different decorative panels on there. So we've got this one. So you've got the celebrate word in there. You've got this beautiful snowflake design as well. You can see on the top of here. So yeah, definitely look out for that.
Those. But they're also lovely. They are your Christmas tags as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You wouldn't need to buy any tags. You could make them all out of that down.
Yeah, nice big.
I'm sorry,
size
I've been
tags.
ignoring these comments. You've been chatting so much here. It would be great for baby gifts,
Mhm.
blanket, bonnets, etc. It really would. I don't know if you get a blanket in their mind, but definitely get bonnets and socks and mittens and, you know, the little sample bottles, the things you could fill it with.
Yes,
that.
yep.
Lots of lovely things.
If you wanted to do a whole
Um,
cocktail, you could definitely put miniatures and mini bottles of juice and stuff in there as well.
You lit up at that one.
Yes, yes. Afternoon tea, I
A little
think,
mini
as
afternoon
well.
tea. I'm pretty sure when we were recording this, Alex said, and I don't know what kind of picnics he goes on with his friends, but he said, you know, if you're going on a picnic with your friends, you could present them all one of these with their little lunch in them. So I'd like to go on one of Alex's picnics. I think.
Absolutely, I'm coming, Al.
Lots of people
So,
loving these, but it looks a bit.
They certainly are. So, don't forget, if you are subscribed to our kit, you have a TCK code. But we have something special this week, don't we?
Yes.
We have TCK deals, so Tonic Craft Kit deals. So if you are a kit subscriber, you're going to get a special code that's going to get you 30% off selected bundles.
That's
30.
amazing. A third off.
So you can't put your TCK code on top of that.
No, so it's a separate code you were using this time.
Some bundles are not discounted, but we'll get that 30% will then discount on those bundles that are discounted. So if you are not a subscriber, you can still get a deal if you want to have a look. But yeah, so there are bundles that are already discounted, and then you get a further 30% on top of that.
I'm sorry, can you a further 30%?
Yeah, I think there's one bundle that's already got 24% off. So if you're not a subscriber, definitely have a look. And then 30% on top of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of...
That is a lot of dosh off a bundle.
That's a lot of dosh.
And you should be able to, if you have other items in your basket, you can still put your TCK code. It will apply TCK to those items, not the special deals, but the code will. So it will work together.
And when are these going live?
I am making them live midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight. Okay, so one to look out for.
When you get up in the morning and you have your first look at your phone, don't forget to have a little check.
Definitely. So if you're a kit subscriber, it is definitely your week to shop with Tonic, I would say.
Absolutely. We got a few comments about the banquet box. I don't think I made it clear at all. I'm sorry. These are on Create and Craft today, but they'll be available direct from Tonic this time next week.
Yes.
So 2 chances to get them, but don't hang around, because it sounds like they're going to go really quickly.
Yes, I have a feeling they're going to be popular. And as for the square boxes, the slider box is with us directly on Thursday. That's our showcase.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us. Oh, we haven't said about the Clear Pay. If you want to split the cost of your orders, you can go to PayPal, Clear Pay and Shop Pay.
That's it.
I always forget the Shop Pay. Check out the guidelines on each of them, because they're all different. Don't forget, tag us in your makes. If you've enjoyed this video, then share it with your friends, because they may also enjoy it if you've got a crafty friend. And click that notification bell.
Ding.
Ding ding.
And the reason we say tag us in your makes is because we like to have a look at what you've been making. You inspire us in the same way that probably we inspire you.
Absolutely.
And do we have anything to show, Mr.
Yes,
I like this part. So we save things that we've seen throughout the week, things that we've loved seeing, projects that we're like, wow, look at this, and we're going to show a couple of them for you now. So let's have a look.
Let's have a look. So first one, why is this not showing?
Not plugged in.
Sorry guys.
No worries.
I thought this was already plugged
Bear
in.
with us.
Paints and Glitter says she's going to watch this again.
Oh, definitely. You've missed a lot of fun today. So
if you caught us halfway through, you can re-watch us on Facebook or on YouTube. So go back and have a look.
What deals have the extra discount? Okay, so just to reiterate those, so we have some special TCK deals that are launching tonight at midnight, so I guess tomorrow morning at midnight. There are some deals some bundles that have a discount on them for everyone. There are some bundles that don't have a discount, and if you are a Tonic Craft Kit subscriber, you'll have 30% discount on those bundles, even the ones that already have a discount on them. So some of them you're going to get, whatever the discount is for non-subscribers, you get an extra 30%.
I can't believe that.
I haven't even seen these. I didn't know what they were, so I'm curious to see.
We haven't seen any of them yet.
No.
Cam's keeping this really under wraps.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing until we had them on the card, so that'll be interesting.
All right.
That's why we're both looking at it thinking, oh my gosh.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay, let's have a look.
Have a look. Moment of truth.
Hey! Oh, look at that.
Okay, so I saw this one and I was just impressed. This was one shopping haul from the vault.
Wow.
So they had opened up all their kits and everything to show, and their magazine. So this was Anna Hale.
Anna, that is awesome. What are you going to make with that?
So this was from, you said, vault, yeah?
Yes.
So quite a few kits.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think she's doubled up on one of the kits there. Yeah, so she's got 9 kits.
Wow.
A magazine, 3 stamp clubs, a magazine die set. And I think there's a showcase in there, the greeting
My
gardens.
word.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That is some serious crafting.
Imagine that
there.
all arriving in one go, though.
That is
Just-
Christmas in a box.
It is,
isn't
and
it?
just like the inspiration from having all of that arrive in one go. Love it.
I
Thank you
just
for
want to
showing
see how
it.
big that box was.
Yeah, that must have been a.
That was a pretty hefty one.
Oh wow!
Wow. Oh my word. Who's done that, Cam?
Gwen Terry.
Gwen,
So she's
that's
made an advent calendar
stunning.
out of that one.
An advent carousel. I love that, and that's using the Santa's sleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's used a blister for the Santa sleigh at the top.
Oh,
I think that was
look
also
at
from
it.
birthday week
It
as well.
was.
And
Yeah.
the Santa stamp, I can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, and there's Santa stop here as well on the top. I love that.
That is awesome.
And then I think I found another
Oh,
carousel.
look at
Wow.
this.
Who's done
Gorgeous.
this?
Shona Tate.
Wow, Shona, that's beautiful.
She still needs to add the numbers, so I assume she's also making an advent calendar out of this.
I love that she's managed to put the lights under the lid of the carousel
Oh,
there and in the
yeah.
background. So you get a
Stunning.
beautiful glow. I love this.
I just wonder how long
That
it
is
would have taken them
stunning.
to layer it up so much.
That's a lot of die cutting.
Yes.
A lot of die cutting.
And then this is from the
my
magazine.
Goodness, look at these.
That's beautiful. What inspiration there, though. Look at the lovely inking on. You know that detail we showed on the edge.
Mhm.
That's what's made all that blue edging on those cards.
I love these.
Stunning.
So that was
there's an
by-
awful lot of stenciling on those.
That was by Jane Wills.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Beautiful, Jane. I love those.
And
Absolutely gorgeous.
then last one.
Look at
I just love the
Oh,
Christmas tree
boo!
with Halloween on top of it.
I love it.
Love,
And
love,
who's
love
done
it.
that one?
Mary Sue.
Mary, that is beautiful.
Love it.
Happy Halloween to
happy
you.
Halloween. Thank you so much for sharing those. And if you would like to see other makes like this, do join our Facebook group if you haven't already. So it is the Tonic Studios official Facebook group over on Facebook. I'm sure one of the lovely lads will pop a comment down below with the link for you. But yeah, join us over there. We go live on a Monday. You'll get to see our craft room. We talk about what's coming up on the week. We tend to talk a lot of rubbish as well while we're at it. We post little sneaky peeks every now and again. You might see some behind the scenes stuff from us. Don't tell anyone though.
Sue likes to see what's on the board behind
She
me.
does. If we are not careful, we do give away things that are coming up. So yeah, definitely join us over there. We are also across social media at Tonic Studios, and you can use the hashtag #ShowTonic to show us what you've been making.
So we're on Insta, we're on TikTok. No, were we on
Not on TikTok yet.
No.
It's in
What's
the
other
works, I
one?
believe. We're on Instagram. We're of course on YouTube, on Facebook,
What's the other one?
Twitter.
Twitter. No, not Twitter.
Yeah,
we're on
Twitter as
Yeah,
well.
we are Twitter, but what's the other one?
That's it.
Is that it? Have I made one up then?
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. I think we are somewhat on Pinterest, but we are not currently particularly active on
No.
Pinterest. But that
Hopefully
may
we will
change.
be.
Yes, there we go. Facebook.
I
group,
love
thank you
this,
very much.
Sue. It's my job
Twitch,
to
thank you, Leah.
investigate.
Yes, we are on Twitch.
That's the one. I
Hello
was
to everyone
thinking.
watching us on Twitch.
I was thinking it was a tea. Did you see it?
Leah.
Sue here. It's my job to investigate. I love it. I love it.
Apparently Sue has a little notebook that she writes down all these things that we say, things that she sees around the room, and she ticks them off when we release them.
Sue, where would we be without you?
Where would we be?
Where would we be without any of our crafters, our audience, everything? We love all of everything you provide for us.
We really do.
Thank you all very, very much. And happy crafting.
Happy crafting.